you also may have noticed Trump's being a lot nicer to Russia. And the left, and of course the rhinos, are spazzing out, proving pretty much how illiterate they are on foreign policy.
There's like a moral blindness in this administration when it comes to Russia. And you see it in the NDS with one line on Russia, one line. A whole page is on Europe and attacking Europe or criticizing Europe, and one sentence on Russia. It just bothers me.
Why? Why, Don? Because Russia wants back in the global trade market after being sanctioned at the yin-yang because of their Ukraine invasion. And to people like Representative Don Bacon over there, who's a Republican, a bit concerning that he was also a senior military officer. First, we don't need Europe. That's why he's criticizing them. Second, the reason Trump is being nicer to Russia is because, and China's freaking out about this, Russia is now willing to start trading on the U.S. dollar again and not in the BRICS currency to join the global market. This would absolutely spell the end of China as we know it. Russia is the last piece of the puzzle to bring China to its knees. And we don't actually have a problem with, well, we shouldn't have a problem with Russian values. They're people. Putin's a Cold War relic. But beyond the neocons and what they want you to believe because they want to keep sending unaccountable money to Ukraine, we should actually have a relationship with Russia. Very similar values amongst the people. And Trump is willing to gamble 30 cents more at a gallon at the pump for like a few weeks to do that. Again, trust the guy. Oil is still remarkably cheaper right now than it was under Joe Biden. But here's the other side that's not entirely public yet. What's China doing right now? They already know they're not in a position to do anything militarily against us. Opponents of the Iran strike are whining that we're depleting our munition reserves. Well, not nearly as much as China's depleted theirs. This attack showed China two things. One, our military is way stronger than they thought. And two, China had put a lot of their air defenses, a lot of their resources and weaponry in Venezuela and Iran, and we took it out in a day. The smokescreen of the military might of China was decimated in the first 20 hours of this campaign. And they're thinking to themselves over there, Mr. Xi Jinping, saying, oh, man, we calculated this one wrong.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.